My name is Finn Benham. I live in Grand Junction, but I work in Fruita at Skip's Farm to Market. We just finished 3 performances in Palisade of a play that I wrote with my friends Kim and Valerie Nuzzo. It's called Johnny Jane.
Well, that was the last straw for my parents. I'd gone too far in this whole playing with boyishness thing, and I never saw their faces in the audience again. But Angel was there. He was there when the kids took me out back afterwards and called me tomboy, butch kid, girl boy. Johnny Jane.
Johnny Jane is a play about othering and unothering. Kim Nuzzo plays a heroin-addicted fallen angel. Valerie Nuzzo plays a mysterious crusader, and I play the angel's caretaker, John.
I guess it was calling me Johnny that was supposed to be the insult, and now I guess it's Jane. But either way, they used it so often it stuck. Just keep your head down, Angel would say in a tone that implied he wished he could say so much more.
But he never did.
So the play's called Johnny Jane, but it's about John, or Johnny, who's a trans boy, who's struggling with being Johnny Jane, which is an insult and not his name, and also trying to be John. And that the truth is, both things are hard. All of the characters are kind of pieces of all of us. So Johnny Jane is a piece of me in the sense that we share that feeling of wanting to be accepted for being transmasculine. Johnny Jane is a binary trans boy, and I'm a non-binary transmasculine person. So there's a difference there. He has a very, very violent past, and thankfully, I'm really grateful to have had a very non-violent coming out. But there's a lot of people that don't have that.
The most important thing we're doing is telling the story. The story must get told. Okay.
Kim and Val took me in about 4 or 5 years ago when I started taking lessons from Valerie. I'd seen a couple of the works that they'd done, and I was really interested in it, and we just kind of clicked creatively and started working together, and it just became this ultimate safe space.
I fought. Barbed wire caught in my wings with the boys in the band played on.
Yeah, do your full extension like when they got their throat cut, because we mirror that again. Yes.
Without it, just hundreds of hours of work for the one play. Of course, I have some qualifications for you, and they'll say, but of course, anything that you need, you're the great director, Derek Daffodil, and I... Oh. Derek Daffodil is a character that everyone who knows me is aware of. He was probably the first, like actually documented, filmed, alter ego, character that I played that was a man. And he was definitely always very, fluid in terms of gender, the way he dressed, the way that he acted was very fluid, and I didn't even think of it at the time as necessarily an exploration for myself, but the deeper I got into it, the more it was just this is kind of fun. This is kind of a part of me that's not me at all, it's just a character, but then there's pieces of it that very much are. Being masculine through Derek Daffodil and other characters led me to kind of reach at least a semi-understanding of myself in terms of, okay, maybe not girl, maybe not boy, but something, both things at the same time. His name I can't recall, and his figure changes shape. Each time I look at him, he seems to escape. He is my father, my brother, my friend. He lives in the shadows behind the drapes. And that, understanding was kind of the moment when I started to feel the most I knew who I was, and the most things that were happening in here made sense of just being oh, I can be both. I can dress both. I can feel like both. I can consider myself both. And I'm allowed to do that. And it makes me feel so much better.